Yo! Video games.
I remember you hated the hell out of fucking Teen Titans because they tried to be like anime. Like,
Yeah,
there was, like,
you know what? I started hating when American shows try to be anime, and I'm like, oh, come on.
Oh, give me a dick.
That's kind of silly, though.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty silly.
Well, what happened? But the funny thing is that there eventually was an American show that ended up being better than anime, which was trying to be anime, which was fucking Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think Avatar kind of over, like, kind of...
It had its anime parts.
Oh, absolutely. That's all. That was the whole thing. Was that like, oh, this is like Americans making anime?
Yeah.
Well, mostly Koreans, because those are the artists.
Yeah.
But it was like the first time it was like, oh man, this is actually this show trying to be anime is way better than anime.
Yeah.
Because it was like it was trying to be anime, but it was American. So, because let's be real, most of us, well, a lot of people, like if you're super weeaboo, you'll get the Japanese comedy.
It was weird.
For me,
I think,
like I don't really get too much Japanese comedy.
I think like some of the episodes of like Gargoyles had like a lot of like anime, not like anime like
like animation. You mean?
Yeah, like crazy.
You know why?
Yeah,
because those were Japanese guys.
Really?
Those were Disney guys. There's a Japanese artist working at Disney.
There's a Japanese.
There were some. No, they're just very talented animators that were Japanese. Some episodes of fucking DuckTales were done by Japanese guys, and it's like super obvious. There's like
a Tokyo Movie Shinza, the guys who did the Akira movie.
Yeah, there's like a huge jump in quality sometimes. Where
I'll see that. I'll see that in like certain episodes. I was like, I've been watching.
For example, Gargoyles when it first launched was like they had like an hour-and-a-half movie.
Yeah,
that was like the first 3 episodes or some shit like that. Yeah. Look at the credits; it's all Japanese guys. it's all Japanese animators because it looks way better. And then you get into the regular show and it goes back to like the jobber dudes. In between artists in Korea and shit like that. And it's like this is a low-budget episode, and then it goes really good.
I've been binge watching the episode, and you'll see the huge transition between Gargoyles and Gargoyles the Goliath Chronicles.
Yes.
It's so...
Goliath Chronicles is terrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's
and I'm like,
bad.
What happened?
Any of the ones that showed up on ABC later, which was like the Saturday morning version of Gargoyles, which was Goliath Chronicles, is all done by in-house Disney, and it's not good.
Yeah, I didn't understand what was going on.
It looks like the Aladdin TV show.
They like abandoned the original stories. They went off on their own little tangents.
That's why no one liked it.
Well, the creator left.
That was the big one.
It's non-canon except for the first episode. Later they retconned out in the comics.
The rest of everything.
Yeah, Goliath Chronicles got retconned out with the comics.
You do realize what they were going for, right? Like the Gargoyle Hunters were basically like KKK. Like they wore the hoodies and shit.
I don't think anybody who saw that would think anything else.
Yeah, it was very seriously. Yeah, it was literally that. And I'm like,
I don't think even a 7-year-old would think, Mom, what's the KKK doing in this?
You even called the Klan or something like that.
Yeah, some weird shit.
With the K? Well, that'd be fucking bad, dude.
They're called,
Disney.
They're called like the Hammer Clan or something like that.
Yeah, something stupid.
It was retconned out of existence.
So it's not canon. So just the first episode of the new series was.
Dude. Gargoyles when I was young, like when I was 11
you
years
stop
old.
at the end of the technical second season.
Yeah, that's
where
right.
you ended.
That's all I care about.
Yeah,
dude, I loved that show as a kid. Like fucking next to like Transformers, like Gargoyles was amazing
because it was a good story. It was a good story.
There wasn't many filler episodes, and it was. Dude,
you know what got me attached?
Gargoyles was fucking awesome.
You know what got me attached is when they went to the island of Avalon.
Yes.
And
they found his daughter and all that shit.
Right, but then they started going to all these different places and finding gargoyles across the planet and stuff. And
but that stuff did get kind of filler when it went home.
Yeah, it started. They started with so many random characters.
It turned to be a little shitty.
I call it the X-Files season.
Oh hell.
So you're saying, Simmons, the technical second season? What do you mean by?
Just looking on
the actual second season.
Yeah, there's like
the KTLA 9 second.
There's 3 seasons. Technically, you stop at the end of what's considered the second season.
Because after Avalon, then he fights the guy that made all of the magical characters.
You ended after the episode where they fight the
Gathering
in New York and they get Xanatos' son back. That's where you stop.
There's no watching.
You stop. And then because the episode ends where they become public knowledge.
Yeah, when they become public knowledge,
and they become Spider-Man. Literally, they become Spider-Man group.
Yeah, that's where you stop. just right there. Once they fight Oberon and get Xanatos.
Yeah, Oberon was the pinnacle of everything because everything kind of went to Oberon. Oberon was the god that created all of the mystical characters.
I'm actually
in the fucking thing anyway.
Trying to think of like the most anime thing I legit like enjoyed, and I would say I legit enjoyed Tenchi Muyo. It was like one of my first introductions to anime was Tenchi Muyo. The only other one that's like, and Tenchi's pretty anime, but there's one that's even more fucking anime. But it was animated by like. The guys that did Evangelion, what's their names?
Gainax.
Gainax, yeah, Gainax did it. It was a show called His and Her Circumstances.
I didn't like that show.
It was, like, really fucking interesting. It's the most anime thing I'll ever admit to liking. I remember it being really good for the first... Yes, that was it. Really good for the first, like, half. And then it just goes to anime schlock.
Yeah.
It goes to, like, super horseshit anime schlock for, like, the other amount. I don't know if anybody's seen that show, but like the beginning is okay.
Kare Kano, His and Her.
Kare Kano, that's what it was called.
I didn't like it because I really don't like high school drama.
It was high school drama
at all.
That's why I'm saying it's like an anime. That's an anime.
And it does get very anime-ish at times too.
Does anyone agree with me that like halfway through that fucking show it goes down to like fucking horse shit? It becomes terrible. You just stop watching at episode 10 because you just ruin it. It's like playing fucking Metal Gear 5. Just stop halfway through.
Why did you choose something different?
No, I'm
in standard battle.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know this game. I just
he
know
picked
something
it.
about it.
I picked it.
Did you ever see that thing Bossman did where he was like talking about like you don't know how it exactly ends, like the end of Metal Gear 5, where it's like your gauge like of interest, like oh this is really good, wow, Jesus, and then chapter 2 kicks in. Oh what? Done. Done.
That happened to me with Heroes.
That's it?
Oh yeah, it happened with everyone.
Yeah, Heroes, if you guys ever seen that show, it was amazing, like maybe the first 2 seasons, and then the 3rd season, I don't know where they were going.
Dude, it
was so bad.
I would recommend if you're gonna play Metal Gear 5, just stop at like the end of like the first big like half of the game. Just stop. Don't play anymore. It'll ruin it. You'll be so much happier just leaving it in mystery and having it never be answered.
You know what? I kind of feel that way about both Xenogears and Xenoblade. I feel like, although Blade's got a pretty good ending, but it's like I almost feel like there's parts where you just stop playing fucking Xenogears and Xenoblade.
Yeah, they're so good until they're bad.
I don't know. I feel like
DSR. Thank you, dude.
I feel like the director Takashi and his wife who write the most of those games. I feel like they have the same problem every time, where it's like their endings are they just get so fucking lost in their own ass during the story at some point. And they always start out really strong.
Yeah.
And that was even in anime's golden era. Anime had a problem of like strong start,
weekends,
finish.
Which is why Bebop is so fucking memorable because it has an amazing start and the greatest end ever.
Yeah, it's like it's got this perfect ass ending.
See, but the thing is that some studios can't afford to get an ending, like it'll just end.
Well, but it's not even that. Like, even when they have planned endings, they're still
Bebop's ending isn't great for the fact of its like production value. It's great because it's all built up to this fucking moment.
Nice.
Like everything has built up to this. Have you seen it, Steve?
No.
Jesus. Bebop's like the best fucking show ever, too.
I just want to see how the fucking ending affects Steve. Because everyone has their own unique way of how they react to how it ends.
Yeah,
One.
26 episodes.
It's one season.
Alright, that'll be in my next
Well, okay, how many episodes? How about
26 episodes.
26. Okay.
13 hours.
Yeah.
It is if you're gonna sit and dick around one day, please fucking watch that show.
Alright.
And one episode's not even canon. So.
Watch Hajime no Ippo.
Which
Thank you,
episode
dude.
is that?
I'm sure it's good.
13th.
Which is the last one? Oh, no.
The middle one.
Okay.
Slay the puppy. Thank you.
I don't think
man.
it matters, though, right?
It's a fun episode. It's just an alien spoof, but it's not.
It's got. It's just really good fucking storytelling, is what it is. And the movie, you have to watch the movie too, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Because the movie's before the end.
Before, the end. Movie's between time.
Like Dragon Ball shit, you know?
Yeah. The movie's movie's standalone, but it's still very good.
Yeah, it's a long episode, but it's still really good.
I like the movie.
So everybody's in love with that show, even though it was one season. If it was so good, why didn't it get any other seasons?
Because they didn't make any more. Because there's no reason.
There'd be no reason.
There's no reason to make any more. They told its story and it's done.
Yeah.
It isn't a Naruto.
Because it has like the best ending ever, and there's no way you're gonna like come out of that ending with something better.
Pokemon calling out Pokemon.
Shows are not defined by how long they go, but by how good they are from start to finish.
Well, that's how. Well, I guess American studios are like, well, this show is really good. We need to extend it to make more money.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Surely, I mean,
Bebop was never a pop like a.
It was never a huge hit.
Yeah, it was never a giant success.
It was a giant success, like Family Guy, like later on. Like a little bit down the line, it became a big success because of like import sales and how it did in the States, and it got really good word of mouth and shit like that.
So it did good in like America, but
It did good in Japan. It's not like an unsuccessful show, but a lot of its success was, from what I understand, a huge result of American DVD sales and European DVD sales.
Yeah. So it got successful after the fact, you know.
I think that's why the movie came out so late.
Yeah.
I mean, they did a movie down the line because, well, it was. I think the movie came out like 3 or 4 fucking 3 years after it came out.
Yeah, about 3.
It was a while. So it was like, wait a minute, how are we doing a movie? It's like, what? And so yeah, it was one of those situations you watch a movie. Oh, it takes place.
I remember Sony was like, "We're gonna have a new cast for the film," and everyone was like, "No,
don't do that." Dude, you remember that Cowboy Bebop PlayStation 2 game we played? We played that PS2 Cowboy Bebop game at E3.
Golden Boy is best anime.
That is good.
Golden Boy's pretty
It's like
good.
4 episodes.
Yeah, 6 I think tops.
Dude, dude, that's Golden Boy's fun and it's hilarious. We played a Cowboy Bebop PlayStation 2 game at E3.
Yeah, we played the English version of a game that never came out
and
in
it
America.
never came out because of the licensing problems. I don't know about did it ever come out in Japan?
Yeah, it did.
It was like a shooter, right? It was Colony Wars.
No, there's a Star Fox style Cowboy Bebop game for PS1.
Oh, but this one was like the third person beat 'em up shooter.
One was
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like kind of like a weird action adventure-y kind of.
Watch Space Dandy.
Space Dandy.
That sounds like something I don't know if I really want
to watch just because of the name.
I don't know.
Space Dandy.
Idolmaster, thank you, dude.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
It's by Watanabe.
And I'm a guy that loves fucking Initial D seasons 1 through 4. I don't watch anything.
Here's Space Dandy. The Watanabe of Bebop fame decided to make Golden Boy in a sci-fi setting. That's Space Dandy.
Oh.
I think I'm not It's crazy. It shouldn't take us off.
You might have actually unplugged the fucking routers and shit like that.
Not the router. No,
Well, you just yanked the whole thing out of the wall, which has everything plugged into
I
it.
didn't yank the whole thing out of the wall. It was like a quick tip. Like,
Oh!
Are we still streaming?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that only took fucking an hour, and we're right next to each other. Weird. I know FLCL was good. It's fucking weird. It's nonsensical, but it's visual splendor.
I do got the purple stuff, so I mean that's Shaq.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna have such crazy delay. It's gonna be hilarious. Let's find out. Press the block button at the start, please, just to tell me how bad it is.
Okay.
Even the
Well, no, it's catching up because he's standing by. He's waiting
Alright.
for me. So here we go.
It's good. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Alright.
Best Initial D episode is the one with the fucking Forever Young music when he's going up against the fucking when Takumi is going up against the Yellow Civic. I don't know what episode that one is called, but holy fuck, that is the hypest shit in the world, dude. It is the hypest shit in the world because the music kicks in, he turns his fucking lights off, and drifts alongside him down the mountain. It's so sick.
That show was so boring. I
I
have no
loved it.
idea why you like it.
Dude, you had to like car shit. Like it was.
The animation wasn't good. The character designs were ass in a can.
My Initial D almost like. Well, I was a car guy in high school, but Initial D like exemplified the fuck out of it. You know, and like I wanted to be fucking Takumi and shit like that. It was. Then the arcade game came out just to make me even happier.
I thought you.
Early 2000s was golden era for Initial D.
I thought you said you were a sports guy though.
In about the entirety of my entire younger life, yes. When I got out of high school, I didn't do a lot of sports because it worked.
Alright.
But yeah, baseball, football, basketball, tennis, badminton.
And cars. Don't forget cars.
I thought it was a sports. It's driving.
It's still sports.
No, I'm telling you, man. Initial D is not good.
I got
Initial
stuck
D
in
is not safe.
Yeah.
Initial D is not a
Characters
safe
already
thing
doing
to
shit.
watch if you're in like if you're in the late 90s, early 2000s. You're like an 18-year-old with a 240SX hatchback. This not a good thing to watch.
He's like,
Soulless. Thank you very much, man. But not recommended, man. Not recommended. Some stupid fucking decisions.
I like you.
Jesus Christ.
You sound so fucking angry.
I think you would be too if you look like him. And your foot.
Jesus, that didn't do shit!
And your master makes you fight all the time. Good lord, I'm so fast.
Sometimes I feel I actually don't know what I'm doing. Like sometimes.
Oh yeah, no
It
doubt.
takes a while, dude, to actually get a comprehension.
Sometimes I feel like, oh yeah, like I got this down, and then other times I'll sit there like trying to counter, and I'm doing the counter, holding it up, and he's just going right through it.
Yeah, and I'm
Doesn't give a fuck that there's a counter button.
Hypest moves, thank you,
and I'm
dude.
hitting as many buttons as possible. Wow, what the fuck is that?
I'm still at the point, and I played this game last night and today, where I'm still like figuring out what this button does with this character because I've forgotten. Because it's, am I in dual face or field face? What does it do? It's still, I'm still there. So.
Hypno.